Welcome to Perspectives, an Alexio short course. In this course, we'll take an overview look at the entire Alexio database in order to gain perspective, which will enhance all your future learning. Let's get started. At the most basic level, all church management software programs, more commonly called church databases, are tools meant to digitally describe human beings and their involvement in your ministry. The tools in their various forms are then used to enhance ministry. The term digitally described may seem cold, but that's not the intention. Quite the opposite. It's meant to acknowledge the limitations of software and to bring emphasis to you, the user. Church database implementations hinge upon ministry professionals and volunteers taking the digital and making it personal. For example, the Alexio dashboard, which loads by default at login, is designed to bring to the front items that need your attention. The dashboard is made up of smart parts, like this birthday reminder window. Because we've stored Ray Harris's birthday in the database, a digital task, we can take a personal action by either sending him a handwritten card, or perhaps let the software do the work by sending everyone in the database a personalized birthday email. The dashboard is also letting us know that Ray has submitted a prayer request. Let's use this reminder as a pathway into the heart of the Alexio database, the People section. All of the Alexio church management tools ultimately connect to people. As we've seen, people have birthdays that need to be acknowledged, prayers that need to be expressed. People also attend events, make donations, volunteer. They attend classes, they connect to others in small groups, and they have unique gifts to offer the local church and the world. The families that make up your church are organized into households, and each family member has a unique visual history known as status that provides markers along their path towards full involvement. Each status indicates a level of involvement. Having people well organized and defined in your database enables strategic ministry. If I want to reach out to everyone in their 20s and 30s with a status of regular attender and who are not active in a small group, I can do that easily, especially when I engage the Alexio communication tool. To enhance this communication, I can use a styled template, and I can choose to send my email on a specific date and time, or send it right away. Success rate information is also available, and if needed, I can have the email appear to come from another member of our ministry staff. Email isn't always the most strategic form of communication. Perhaps I want to send a text to everyone that attended a recent small group involvement night. Another way to select a recipient list is to make choices based on event attendance. Speaking of events, the Alexio Event Management tool is designed for big events, like a small group involvement night, to small events, like a building committee meeting that happens regularly on Tuesday nights. Larger events will utilize volunteers, multiple rooms, and a variety of resources. Regardless of the event type, Alexio events will help you manage the details and communicate with everyone involved in the event. A great event is nothing without attendees. Alexio's database web forms makes event registration simple and accessible to everyone, whether they're in your database or not. Forms are created using a simple drag-and-drop tool, then set up to trigger an action in the Alexio database, like creating a registration for an event. But events are not the only connecting point to the Alexio database. Forms can be used for a variety of purposes. To collect assessment information, trigger follow-up reminders, add a note to a person's record, for small group sign up, or for submitting prayer requests. Which brings us back to the personal, and to where we started. Even though Ray Harris and his family are well described, digitally speaking, and they see that the church they attend provides mobile and web-based connection tools, and they receive professional-looking communications, that's not enough. No database software tool will build a church community on its own. It takes dedicated ministry professionals and volunteers using great tools to impact lives. In later Elexio short courses, you'll learn about software tools not covered in this overview, like the Alexio Portal, a tool placed on your church website that allows people to manage their own records, interact with other attenders, make and manage donations. The Automation Engine, a background tool in the Alexio database used to create follow-up reminders, send emails, and run reports based on criteria triggers. Elexio Check-in, for kiosk-based event attendance and security. And Alexio Mobile, a free smartphone app with tools designed for staff and church attenders that provides access to the Alexio database, event registration, check-in, and in-app giving. Now that you have perspective from this overview of the Alexio software, you can begin learning how to use the tools that will benefit your ministry role, and how those tools specifically fit into the big picture.